Arvea Marieni is the EU Climate Pact Ambassador and the Director of Ecological Transition Engineering Solutions at BeamCube, joining us now. Thank you very much for your time. How significant is it that we're seeing really strong agreement between two such powerhouse regions?
It is very important that the European and China are continuing working together towards the achievement of the respective climate neutrality goals, because the geopolitical interests of both Brussels and China are energy independence, decarbonization, and development of new economic forces and high-quality economic models. And this is a very powerful point of contact between the two areas for productivity. The point is to find a level playing field and a common set of rules that allows for a balanced economic relation.
What we see at these COP summits very often is lobby groups getting together, and sometimes that can lead to bottlenecks to important climate agreements. Do you think that what the EU and China have agreed here could help clear some of those ahead and as we move into the Brazil COP?
Well, what we've seen over the past conferences of the parties, also last year in Baku in Azerbaijan, is that the convergence of a multilateral group of actors, and that's very important because climate change is truly a global challenge and cannot be solved individually, neither by countries nor couples or groups of countries together. But the cooperation between China and the European Union has helped enormously to overcome some difficulties, especially last year in Baku. China was openly praised by the European Union negotiators for stepping behind the traditional approaches, for instance, when it refers to climate financing and supporting lower countries. I think it is very important, and especially in very fraught times as we are today, with so much going on in terms of geopolitical confrontations, and even the fact that a joint statement was the outcome of this important meeting today is already a positive sign. Of course, it doesn't solve all the problems, and the real facts of war, confrontations, economic conflictual issues remain on the background and need to be addressed to really find a solution.
China, of course, is a leader in green technology. How much has China contributed to the changing approach to more green energy generally in business and making it feasible?
Well, there is a consensus globally that the acceleration of the manufacturing capacity of China over the past 20-25 years has allowed for lower pricing of technologies we all depend on if we want to achieve the objectives that we have ahead for fast-paced decarbonization, which is absolutely urgent, considering the acceleration of the pace of climate change and the impacts in terms of disrupted ecosystems. For instance, only for manufacturing of solar photovoltaic modules, we've seen prices within 10 years going down 89%, and they're still going down. The same is happening in storage, in the sector of storage, with battery technology, which have been, again, and are being scaled up by Chinese companies. Now, the point is to find a way for not only creating new bottlenecks with trade, potential dependencies, but to exploit jointly the potential economic development. For instance, having Chinese companies investing and producing in Europe with a true and real exchange of technology, which is
so important that unity on those issues. Thank you so much. That is Arvea Marieni, an EU Climate Pact Ambassador and the Director of Ecological Transition Engineering Solutions at BeamCube.